Good morning. Welcome to Wisdom for Your Week. I'm April Williams, and today is your Tuesday Truth. So here's your truth for today. Your dream should be too big to contain. Your dream should be too big to contain. So what is your dream? What energizes you? What makes you feel alive? So sit down today and write down what energizes you. Get alone and write down what you dream of doing. Your dream should be big enough to consume you, or it'll not move you. I'm going to say that again. Your dream should be big enough to consume you, or it will not move you. Charles Spurgeon said, those who dare the most, win the most. Those who dare the most, win the most. So what do you really want in life? What are your dreams? Many times we surround ourselves with tasks that we hate, and we never focus on what we love. Life is too short to surround yourself with things you hate doing. Now, I'm not advising you to go out today and quit your job, because you do need an income, but I do want you to sit down and to begin to focus on what you love doing, what energizes you. In the midst of a task, what do you stop and say, oh, I love this. I feel alive. Focus on that. Think about that. You know, I used to tell my sons, your talent will bring you before kings. That's in Proverbs. Your talent will take you before kings. Do you know that God's plan for you is more than you can ever dream of? Jeremiah 33:3 says, call unto me, and I will answer you and show you great and mighty things of which you did not know. You can't even fathom what God has for you. If you commit your life to Jesus, if you commit your life to Him, you have no idea where He will take you. He'll take you places you've never dreamt of going. So your dream should be too big for even you to contain. He promises to do in His Word exceedingly, abundantly above all you can ask, hope, or even think of. It transcends even what you can contemplate. Your dream should be too big to contain. The Bible also says, delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. So do you know your desires today? You need to sit down and you need to write them down. You know, our God is a big God, and we dream so small. We ask for so little. We dream in such minute ways. But He's too big of a God for us to walk in lack, for us to walk in mediocrity. There's no reason for the body of Christ to be mediocre. We serve an amazing, a supernatural, a great God. So I want to encourage you today. Write down your dreams. Write down those desires that God has given you. You know, you can't ask God for things if you don't even know what you desire. So your dream should be too big for you to contain. God has an amazing purpose for your life. He will take you places that you have never dreamt of if you will begin to sit down and tell Him what you desire. That's the kind of God He is. It's time for some of us to step out of the boat. In Matthew chapter 14, Jesus is walking on the water. The wind and the waves are all around the disciples. They just saw Him feed the 5,000, and He's coming to them, and they're in the middle of the sea, and the wind and the waves are just tossing them to and fro. And Peter says, you know, if you're the Son of God, if you're Jesus, tell me to come and walk on the water. And Peter begins to step out. But when he looks around at the circumstances, when he looks around at the waves, when you look around at other people, he began to sink. And he said, save me, save my life. And Jesus said, you know, He reaches out and saves Peter and says, oh, you of little faith. Our faith is too small. We're looking at the wrong things. We're looking at other people's expectations of us. You know, I'm used to being underestimated. Are you? Do you understand what I'm talking about? You know, David on the backside of that hill of Israel, his daddy didn't even think to call him when Samuel came. Samuel came to anoint, and all of the sons of Jesse came before, and Jesse didn't even think to call David, you know, the young boy on tending the sheep. So God likes to use the unexpected. God likes to use people who have been underestimated. So I want to encourage you today, dream big. He's a great God. He has great things in store for you. So that's your truth for today. Your dream should be too big to contain. So here's your 3 bullet points for today. What energizes you? Think about that. What energizes you? What do you dream of doing? and write it down. Write it down. So what energizes you? What do you dream of doing? And write it down. Focus on that. Thank you so much for joining me today. Email me at wisdomforyourweek@gmail.com. That's wisdomforyourweek@gmail.com. To look at past episodes, go to my YouTube channel, which is the same title, Wisdom for Your Week. Also, send me your email. You can private message me or email me that. There'll be giveaways, there'll be newsletters, there'll be links going out. I want to be connected with you. I want to help you succeed in everything you do. So email me, send me your comments, and join me tomorrow, Wisdom for Your Week, every weekday live on Facebook at 8 a.m. Thank you so much. Have a great day.